The Real Reason We Are Afraid of the Dark by Meticulous. Before we get into today's story, I'd like to invite you to check out the author's YouTube channel. He goes under the name Arbiter, and he makes some pretty good VR videos that I find pretty entertaining. Go check him out. Link in the description. Fear of the dark is one many people have struggled with during their youth. However, many grow up to lose the fear, understanding that there is no reason to fear the dark, whirling it down to the fear of the unknown. Then, they go about their lives not realizing the true horror in the shadows. These things hide in the shadows, out of sight, staying where no people usually travel. They are usually peaceful, however. When you reveal them by bumping into them, they will attack you in an attempt to keep them hidden. My name is Arlo, and this is my story. My story starts at my house. It was 2 a.m., and I was sitting in my living room, watching TV. And suddenly, the power turned off. I assumed the breaker flipped, so I went down to the basement to flip it back. My normal route to the roof flipper is straight there, but I was moving some boxes around and had to go around. I was slowly inching my way to it in the pitch black, and suddenly, I bumped into something. I tried to feel it, and I was freaked out. It felt fleshy and hot, and I backed up in quite a panic. As I was looking out into the dark, I saw a set of dark blue eyes peer straight at me. I ran up the stairs, shutting the door to the basement, and I bolted towards the living room. I thought the best course of action would be to call the cops, so I got to the living room, grabbed my phone, and dialed 911. The phone rang for a while before they finally picked up. 911, what's your emergency? I hid in my kitchen pantry, and in a hushed whisper said, "There's an intruder in my house. I live at Avenue. Please hurry." The woman on the other side probably realized that I wasn't pranking them, as she got serious quick. "Okay, sir, you need to remain calm. Are you hiding right now?" I was, so I replied, "Yes, I am hidden. I do not think he knows that I'm here. Please hurry." Before the woman could react, I heard a set of footsteps. So in a stupid play, I hung up on the call and clutched the phone as tight as I could. As the thing slowly walked around, I could see through the slit in the pantry, the blue eyes looking straight at me. My heart was racing as the thing slowly made its way towards me as it flung open the pantry. I panicked, turning on my phone's flashlight, pointing it at the creature as it backed away in horror. I used this to lead it to the basement and locked it in there. I was sitting there for a few minutes, waiting, until I finally heard the sirens get closer as the police cruiser pulled into my driveway. 2 men ran into my house as they saw me sitting in front of the basement as they slowly walked towards me. "Sir, are you okay?" I looked over, still in shock of what had just happened. "Yeah, I locked the thing in my basement. It's still probably down there." The officers walked down to the basement and spent the next 10 minutes looking for the intruder. Around halfway through, they turned the power back on. As they walked back up, they said, "Well, we looked, and it looks like the suspect escaped from the window. We will have as many officers as we can spare try to track that bastard down, but for now, all we can ask is that you get a good night's rest." They walked out and got back in their cruisers and drove off. After they left, the lights in the basement turned back off. I looked down there, and I saw the same set of blue eyes, and a smile as it placed a finger over its mouth and crawled back into the darkness. I am telling you this to warn you. Be afraid of the dark. Any step could be your last. Thank you guys for listening to tonight's story. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks.